Like,
Yeah, right.
Let's get it.
Hey guys, so I'm Adrian. I've got Steve on Skype, and we've also got our friend of the show, Rory, here joining us today.
How's it going?
Yo.
So, yeah, fucking Corona, man. Shit's still going on. Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
We're just weeks away from this thing hitting its apex, which I just can't wait for.
Well, I mean, looking at the numbers right now, like, yeah, we're a couple of weeks from it starting to fall back, and then our numbers dwindle down to almost nothing, just like China.
Yeah. So we're just gonna ride out the storm.
Ride the snake.
I'm just riding the lightning.
We're gonna surf and bird this shit. So.
Fuck yeah.
In California, things have been okay. I actually found toilet paper at the grocery store not that long ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
dude, I
you
still
did
haven't
it?
found any.
Nice.
Thank God I stock up on it all the time anyway. I'm a piece of shit like that.
It was the funniest thing. So I went to the grocery store across the street from my house, and Adrian knows where I live. I'm South Orange County. It's kind of like the richer neighborhood. Like I live right outside the rich neighborhood, so it's like a slightly more expensive grocery store. And I went in there to grab something. I think I needed coffee or whatever. And I'm walking along, and I see people like walking with just rolls of toilet paper, and they're kind of looking cautiously like that. Like very.
Well, it's California. You don't have a gun to defend it.
Right. So you can tell that despite the area, there's just like that slight worry about their expression. It's like, okay, you got the toilet paper, you got the beeline to the
car.
Beeline.
Yeah.
Just drop the money at the register and run.
Right. So I see one person, it's like, okay, they have toilet paper. And then I see another person coming with toilet paper. And it's like, I think they found toilet paper. So the toilet paper aisle, and they had toilet paper. Not a lot, but they had some. And I managed to grab like a 4-pack, and all was right in the world. But,
oh, that's like I went 2 months worth of toilet paper if you poop in your neighbor's yard.
Just go out to the hot tub.
Yeah, dude, just blame it on their dog. You're like, you have a mastiff, bro.
just bare ass the grass, like Mother Nature.
No, dude, see what you do is the old Japanese flip flops that are just made out of wood planks. Put little dog paws on the bottom side of it, so it leaves dog footprints instead of yours. Fuck those guys.
It's like how people fake Bigfoot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But God, so I went to Big Lots about a week ago, and they have. I'm not sure how it is in Colorado, but in California, a lot of the stores in my area, they now have the squares on the ground for people to stand in.
Oh, yeah.
Over. I was just at 7-Eleven and they have the same shit.
Yeah, they have those here now.
Jeez. So I'm looking for shower hooks, and I'm at Big Lots, and the place is kind of picked over for Big Lots, and there's this couple in front of me. And there's a lady, and then like her husband or boyfriend, whatever, comes up. He's all, dude, look what I found, and he holds up some disinfectant wipes.
Did he get shot?
And I mean, he was black.
Damn.
But
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
drop the gun, sir.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun.
I think I see it.
Shit, there was no gun. Let's plant one.
So, he's like celebrating this in the store. Mind you, there's like 4 people in the store, including myself and the employees. And even then, I'm like, dude, keep that quiet, man. Like, you still need to walk to your car. You can't be waving that shit around.
Yeah, dude. That's just like gold right now.
It is. So, I was joking with them, and Adrian, I'll send you the picture because I took a selfie with them.
You gotta make that the thumbnail. You gotta make that the thumbnail of the show.
There you go. So this is Adrian. I'm sending you the picture right now, but this is the selfie I took with the couple who found the second to last container of disinfectant wipes at Big Lots.
Yeah.
And then as they were walking out of the store, they didn't have a bag, so they're just like holding this thing up.
And carrying around like a 40.
It's like, dude, don't be waving that around into the parking lot, man. You're going to get shot.
Some cop's going to think it's a gun and then use it to clean up the evidence.
It's just spraying the ammonia.
So, life in the apocalypse has been entertaining. Adrian, O'Neill Park is right down the street from me. I'm sure you're from the park. They're still open. At least the trails are open. So
dude, she looks so uncomfortable next to you, bro. She's like, "What's the white boy doing?"
So we've been taking our new dog for walks around the lake that's right down the street from me, and O'Neill Park is like a half a mile away from the lake. So I've been driving to see if it's still open, and they have the gates open. And there's a lot of people, and then I've noticed that there's like some homeless geriatric types who camped out at the entrance of O'Neill Park. Like clearly a veteran dude.
Okay.
It is just downtrodden. So like a week goes by, and Yvette and I take the dog to O'Neill Park, and this dude's still there, and he's listening to his little ham radio.
Oh, and badass.
And I mean, this is like total like a homeless veteran type. He's got the beard. He's got like his white gloves, like his rolls and everything. And the nicest guy. He's just sitting there. He's just greeting everybody. And we're walking up. He's all, "Hey guys, welcome to O'Neill Park. There's no kung flu here."
Oh Jesus!
Anybody call it the flu Manchu out there?
Yeah.
Or the Wuhan AIDS?
Well, welcome to the apocalypse, where geriatric veteran man is greeting people on their way to O'Neill Park by assuring them that O'Neill Park is kung flu free.
Yo, that guy is a goat. That's all I'm going to say about that. He is everything I aspire to be in life. I bet you he shits on a tree, too.
like I salute you, hero man. But I remember the Bud Light Real Men of Genius commercials, like one of the best marketing ploys of all time. Like this was a real man of genius, just geriatric homeless Vietnam veteran man. Yeah, we tip our hat to you, geriatric homeless Vietnam veteran man. Because when you saw a crisis in the world, you braved the wilderness of the apocalypse to assure people that their local national park regional park is safe of the Chinese virus.
That guy's not actually homeless. He owns a 15,000 square foot house in that neighborhood. He just stays in the park to make sure people know they're safe. That's it. That's all he does.
Real men of genius. That is a hero of the apocalypse right there.
That dude makes buku dollars and just forgets to shower so he can make sure people know that they're actually going to be safe in that park. That's all it is. That man is a hero.
That is fantastic. I almost want to buy him I don't know, beer, like some Pabst Blue Ribbon.
No, I mean, if he is homeless, you got to buy him some like dollar store whiskey. They love that shit.
Old Crow.
Dude, oh my God, Black Velvet, all that bullshit. I mean, I talk shit as I'm sitting here drinking PBR, but fuck them. I'm not white trash. I'm just a poor.
Oh man. So how's Colorado been? So I've been taking pictures of everything around the city, and I mean, entire schools and like playgrounds are caution taped off, and
so we have the same thing here. Actually, a lot of the playgrounds in Denver, the greater Denver area, are taped off as well.
Oh shit!
But traffic hasn't changed. People still refuse to stay the fuck inside.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, dude. It's all over. The people are all over the place. They're like, I mean, people that haven't worked out since like '84 are outside trying to run with their dogs. Yeah. They're like, fucking quarantine these nuts, fed boy, or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think the same way, but my immune system's impeccable. But I'm not a vegan.
Yeah. There are a lot of people like out and about, like just going on walks and stuff. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it's really nice to see people actually, like doing something with themselves. Right. Except for me, because I just sit on my couch and play Xbox and get shit-faced every day now. So I don't know what to do with myself.
Man. You are a hardworking adult in the midst of the apocalypse.
I mean, technically I'm essential personnel. I just got 2 weeks off because of this shit, so.
That's good.
And by essential, I mean, disposable. But, neither here nor there.
Like hazard pay or anything, or no?
Nope. No, I'm in the military, dude. I'm good.
Oh God.
Now, well, once people stop paying taxes, then I stop getting paid. But hopefully Uncle Donnie fixes that. If not, well, I'm voting for Biden because I'm kidding. Fuck Biden. That Alzheimer's ass fuck.
Jesus, do we think he's actually still alive, or is he just like completely CGI at this point?
Like, where is Biden during this whole thing? He's just like in Sunnyvale retirement home and like upstate Vermont or something, wherever.
Look, they have him locked in a room that looks like the Oval Office, and he just thinks he won the presidency. I'm convinced.
Like, I'm pretty sure he's fighting with the goose as we speak to get his dentures back.
Yo, did you see that press conference the other day that fucking I don't know, he tweeted something about Trump. And somebody was like, yeah, how do you feel about that? Trump said some dumb shit. Like, it probably wasn't even him. The guy doesn't even know what he's doing right now.
Like Biden?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
Oh, shit, what was it? My buddy posted it yesterday, and I, like, lost my shit when I fucking actually watched it.
Like, he's just talking to... Like the fire hydrant outside, like, hey, little girl.
Oh, dude, he's like Crazy Eyes in Mr. Deeds. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to that squirrel over there.
Oh, man.
You're back here with my dentures, goose.
Oh, shit, where was this?
That lamp's running away with my teeth.
Oh, yeah, there we go. It was, a few minutes ago, Biden attacked you in a tweet. Trump responded, he didn't write that. He's probably not even watching right now, and if he is, he has no idea what he's watching.
Like, I don't remember this episode of MASH.
Look, the only time I've ever seen somebody mistake their sister for their wife was in West Virginia. So, the guy's either really fucked in the head, or he's running crazy.
I mean, the guy's like 600 years old. I mean,
I still think, how old is that motherfucker?
He is the cool grandpa. Like when his granddaughters have like the bring your grandparents to school day.
Yeah,
like,
but he sniffs all the girls' hair. He just walks up and down the aisles in the class just sniffing girls. Fucking weirdo.
Back like he's probably just reverting back to when he was like in his 20s or whatever, like in the fucking
apex.
Yeah. Just like the 1890s, just going around.
Back to Epstein Island.
Well, back during the Spanish flu.
Jesus.
About radishes.
Yo, I'm convinced that guy's got corona, and that's why he's fucking falling off the deep end.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been senators, like there have been people in office. I mean, God, Prince William got it.
Yeah.
You know what the fucked up part about this? Is it's these guys going in gigantic groups catching coronavirus and are the ones yelling at us for going outside.
Yeah.
I know.
You know,
I mean,
you know what's really funny? So, like how a bunch of senators and shit have it now. I heard that like one of the reasons that it spread so quickly in the Senate is because these motherfuckers had a community bowl of like jelly beans that they were all just fucking sticking their hands in and just fucking getting
just sniffing.
And then so like one of those guys had it, they got some jelly beans, and then from there everyone else like fucking got it.
I mean, I'd believe it.
over a community bowl of Jelly Bellies.
Hey, you don't fuck with a Jelly Belly. In Mother Russia, Jelly Belly fuck with you.
I'm totally just picturing like one of these guys like sneezing into their hand as they're walking in and being like, oh, fuck yeah, jelly beans.
No, dude, it's not even that. It's just all over the jelly beans. Yeah. They got their fistful of them and went, fuck you.
Just
that guy's a hero.
Not a care in the world. Great.
Man. Fucking Wuhan AIDS.
But Jesus, it's funny watching stores and how they're going about their own way of taking like preventative measures. And I try to carry myself with a bit of levity. So I mean, as the world is burning in more ways than we realize, I try to keep a smile on my face and be like, hey, just could be zombies or
yeah.
Mars attacks or something like that. I mean, so you have certain stores. What they've been doing is they're taking like the big like sign displays that they normally use for their advertisements.
Yeah.
And putting them like near the registers and putting like acrylic or something in front of it, so that's like their register shield.
Yeah, so we have the same thing here. I don't remember what the hell stores are back in California. I haven't been there in like 10 years, but we got the Kroger chains.
Yeah. Over there's Ralph's.
Yeah.
And that's right. So
Ralph's
I went to I went to the fucking grocery store the other day, and just doing my own thing. Just walk out to the register, and felt like I walked into a bank because there's this bulletproof fucking shield in front of it. Like glass is gonna stop you from getting the Wuhan fucking AIDS.
And you can tell. So there's a shopping center near me, and there's a Big Lots, a Walmart, and a Lowe's, and you can see how people are using their ingenuity to try to survive this thing. So I went to Big Lots, and they had just the most jankiest sign that they turned into like the bank shield that they put on the register, when clearly it's just a sign holder that's probably advertising like half off on whatever crap they sell at Big Lots.
Butt plugs.
Then you go to Walmart. Now Walmart has more money than Big Lots. They have more advertisements. So at every register they had the sign holders, but they were more well put together. Then you go to Lowe's. Now Lowe's, that's big...
Dude, that shit better have been put together in store by 2x4s and plexiglass. If they did it any other way, I'm super disappointed, and they think too highly of themselves.
Right, but the fact that Lowe's constructed their own protective shielding for the registers, it baffled me. Like, because I went to each one. I did Big Lots, Walmart, and Lowe's, all in the same moment, my same outing. And it was just funny to see how each and every one of them tried to adapt. And I look at Lowe's like, damn, Lowe's, way to put somebody who has the experience to work. Like, good job, Lowe's.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the best way to do it. Home Depot, on the other hand, they don't give a fuck. I went there the other day to go get a bunch of lumber because I decided with my 2 weeks I'm going to build a deck, and I have bought lumber, and that's it. And I'm halfway through those 2 weeks. Anyhow, nothing, dude. Not a goddamn thing. The workers aren't even wearing masks. I respect those fucking people. Those guys are like, look, dude, I want to make my dollar or I'm going to die, and hopefully I do both.
So I even went to go get cigars yesterday. There's a cigar shop right down the street from me that just opened.
Oh, nice.
And normally I order cigars, but I figured, you know what? I'm just going to go get some cigars and Little Caesars.
Oh, and fuck yeah, dude.
Even they had gloves. And the guy, he had a very thick accent. Just my friends. Just one of those.
Oh, God. I know those people too well.
I go to the humidor and I see the box of gloves, and I buy the gloves, and I go to check out, and the guy said I can keep them because they're really expensive gloves.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. I threw them away.
I mean, I don't blame you. He probably used them to, like bucket goat or something.
I mean, I was going to build up to it, but you just beat me to my own punchline. But okay.
So this fucking cigar shop was like open?
Dude, there's a lot of shit open right now because, like, I don't know, it's anything that's food, alcohol, or tobacco / marijuana related is all technically essential because people have their addictions.
Right.
Like people love food, and I like beer.
Yeah. What if they start shutting down there, Steve?
God, so our Bedmo was still open, and that's literally right across the street from me.
Yo,
the Wood Ranch up there is doing curbside service. Essentially, all the big restaurants are doing curbside service.
Right.
I went to Rubio's the other day, and it was the one that's there off in Mission Viejo near the library off La Paz.
Yeah.
That shopping center, Adrian.
Yeah.
So they cleared out everything, like all the tables and whatnot from inside of the Rubio's, but there's a lot of people there, and it was weird because one person would move and then everybody would kind of like move accordingly.
Yeah.
And then everybody was it was just so weird to watch. I'm just sitting there watching this like, Jesus Christ, this is what we've devolved to. And meanwhile, there's a big line outside Trader Joe's that I guess they're only letting in like 2 or 3 people at a time.
Shit. Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Like,
you get to run in the fucking mill if that's the case.
Well, so I would kind of picture it like this. So remember when we were kids, they had like the Toys R Us toy run where like the Nickelodeon kid would like run through the store and just grab whatever he wants and like the store was empty. Yeah. I kind of picture it like that, but with sloppy seconds.
Like, you better be first in the day or else you're fucked.
Yeah.
No, it's I've got
$2 Trader Joe's point for you.
I've got a couple of friends that live out in like the San Francisco area, and one of them posted a video on Instagram the other day of the lion outside of a Trader Joe's from her apartment.
Oh boy.
Oh dude, she walked downstairs from her apartment on the street, and there was, I mean, shit, this video had been like a solid 3 minutes of her just walking down the road.
Jesus.
All these people like 8 to 10 feet apart for like 2 fucking miles, and she just stopped and turned back before she even like got to the end of it. You could just see the line go all the way like across town.
That's crazy.
Wow. I mean, so my last day at work was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And this was, so it was funny. So before all this happened, I took 5 days off. It was like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a Monday. So I took 5 days off. And during these 5 days is when things really started to spike. And I went back to work after my 5 days off. I went to work that Tuesday, and that's the day when they officially decided to shut shit down. It was pretty slow that day, but a little bit busier than I thought it would be, all things considered. But there were two guys that came in and ordered a couple beers, and they worked at Costco. And they looked absolutely defeated. Like, even 3 weeks ago, like when this thing was still a rumored hoax, like these guys came in, like, they looked defeated. And I was trying to talk to them and try to joke with them, and they wanted no fucking part of it. They wanted nothing to do with my jokes. like this is their Saigon. So, I'm told that the Costco that's in Irvine, which is a city that I work in, Adrian, you know the area, went around the street technology like 2 or 3 times. It just wrapped around. And that's just to get into Costco.
Jesus.
I did find my ethnic markets that actually have a good assortment of everything, like the meat and produce and whatnot. Because essentially, grocery stores now, they're trying to fool you. So like the meat section, Adrian, I know you're vegan, but their meat section is completely empty. So what they're doing is they're filling up the meat section with the really expensive cut meat. So like here's a $32 New York strip that's Wagyu beef, and that's all they have. Or here's a $12 chicken breast that's organic and NZO, all that shit. Here's $12 for a chicken breast. Like, who has that money during the apocalypse?
I mean, not the first.
So the markets I've been going to with the questionable meats, like one of those where if you were to kind of nod, wink, they'll probably go to the back and get you that bat or monkey soup that you want.
Monkey soup.
Like,
yeah. Right.
Yo, dude, that's how you get COVID-20, bro. The monkey soup.
In case you're wondering, here's a sample of the bat wing soup.
Yeah, I'm convinced that it happened because that motherfucker didn't cook it all the way. Stupid bitch. Dude, have you all right, so I'm gonna jump onto the bat thing. These motherfuckers have spread diseases, and by motherfuckers I mean the human race, mostly the Chinese, because China #1. The last one that they spread was from bats. It was they started the H1N1 thing, I think it was, and
swine flu.
Yeah, it was because they fucking undercooked pork that was bit by a bat. And
why?
It's because they're fucking Chinese and they don't understand life.
Adrian, I know I sent this to you, but I want you to show your buddy because this is fucking funny as hell.
It's like, don't be fucked up. Like, I'm not a racist by any means, but China sucks, dude. They're kind of causing the end of the world like every 10 years. Like, every other country is okay. Like, I don't even mind Russia much, but goddamn, China just tries to find new ways to just fuck the U.S. economy.
Just stop putting things in your mouth, guys. Like, I feel like
shit.
It's like a baby just exploring the world for the first time, just putting everything in their mouth.
Oh, just like my ex-girlfriend. No, dude. So I spent the last week doing nothing but getting drunk and finding dumb shit on the internet, and I ran across an article about like all the stupid shit China does. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, dude. They're doing a bunch of dumb shit. Like they what is it? They dunk whatever the fucking Chinese version of a tortilla chip, so like a rice patty chip.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was racist, but whatever. Into the contents of like bovine and pork intestines, like from the colon. And they eat it because they're fucking heathens. And they wonder why they spread diseases across the fucking world.
Like, just certain things you don't put in your mouth. Like, you just don't.
I mean, to be fair, like, ass used to be on that list, but if you don't eat ass, you're not a man.
Oh, of course not. Like,
you just gotta, pressure wash that shit.
And an hour of talking to a girl you just met, you're going to be face diving into her ass.
I've done that a million times.
That's how you build them.
That's why my immune system's good. That's why I don't give a shit about this disease.
We built up the immunity.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think I could catch herpes if I tried.
Oh, man. So, that sucks that traffic still sucks in Denver because, honestly, it took me 20 minutes to drive from my house to Anaheim, which, Adrian, you know that I drive. I made it in 20 minutes.
That's usually like an hour drive.
Yeah.
From Southern OC to Anaheim? It's almost an hour typically.
Yeah.
I mean, with my daughter in the carpool lane, about 40 minutes. I mean, it's only 25 miles. It's not geographically far. It's just when
California. So I'm originally from California. So I know that place sucks for traffic, man.
Oh, yeah. You just during the morning and that afternoon when you get that crunch on the on the 5 and the 405, it sucks.
Well, and I'm from Sacramento, so like it's like 6:30 in the morning to like 9 in the morning, and then like 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. It just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty generous window there.
Well, I mean, your 11 to 1 sucks too a little bit, but it's not typically as bad.
All right.
Because most people don't go out for lunch because, pores.
Right. So, Adrian, how's the sparring dummy?
That ass is thick.
Yeah.
What is that fucking thing?
Oh, it's around the corner. It's in the study.
Look at it right quick.
Yeah, it's fun. It definitely feels good to mess around.
That ass is juicy.
It feels good to have something to practice on.
Aside from this fucking cat.
Yeah.
He's been putting million fucking leg locks for 2 weeks.
Just inverting, going for the legs.
Fucking go plot on that poor cat.
Yes. Sorry, I had to piss. So at what point, Adrian, do you have your Seth MacFarlane moment where you just make the wish and the blue fairy grants this thing life and you get to teach the meaning of being human and becoming a real boy?
Yeah,
when did this thing become your Ted is what I'm asking.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't fully lost my mind yet, but
that's why I've been
a couple more weeks maybe. Yeah.
But like, at what point does Julie start to intervene? Like, honey,
you're giving it more attention than me.
Like, wait, you fool.
You're gonna wake up one morning. There's gonna be a knife dragged straight down the front of it. Because I know this says I'm better than this. I mean, knowing her, it'll take a while, but it's gonna happen.
It's inevitable.
Yeah. I've got hopefully I've got my mats coming tomorrow.
Oh, dude! I talked to the gym, and they're doing the cleaning of the mats this week. So I'm number 5 on the list. So I'm 100% getting fucking mats.
Hell yeah! So
I don't have the traditional like face mask, but I do have a Vietnam era like gas mask with a cartridge.
Oh, dude, you're 100% ready for the boogaloo. Yeah. You got guns, right? Like that's all you need.
Oh, I mean, I have. Yes, I do.
You don't have to tell me what kind. In California, I know how they work.
But yes, this house is protected.
So on that note, my dream is to move to like West Texas and then build a moat and fill it with alligators and just have like a streamline fucking in the middle of it where I live. It's gonna be like 1,000 acres. I'm gonna have like 8 square feet of living space and 45,000 alligators.
You're like Rapunzel.
The Gator King.
I'm like white trash Rapunzel. I drink PBR and shit in the woods.
to scare off the lesser predators. But,
do you have any swords, Steve, or you still have some machetes too, right?
Oh, dude, we need to practice that shit.
I've got my machete, so my car is pretty much survival car, like, because with all the stupid crap that I do and that we've done with running around all these places, like I have some semblance of survival stuff in my car. So I do have a machete. I have a pretty badass crowbar if I ever want to play Half-Life. I have all my cameras and basic medical stuff. I actually need to replenish my med kit because it's kind of woefully lacking right now. But I mean, I got water and stuff, so a couple blankets. So I'm good. I don't ever carry firearms with me when I'm going on these adventures because I can see how it leads to problems in California. But yeah, I mean, I have my Vietnam era gas mask that I originally bought for Not Scary Farm that I never got to use for Not Scary Farm. So now I actually have a functioning gas mask. I'm like, okay, well, if I need to walk out, I saw a dude, like a picture of a dude on the internet. He taped a shoe over his nose.
Yo, have you seen these fucking people taping bras over their faces?
Yeah.
Dumb bitches.
What are you doing? I get we're surviving.
Fucking tit sweat ain't gonna protect you from the Rona.
Yep. My Corona.
Somebody actually did a song.
Did he?
Yes.
I
Weird Al refused to.
I heard he's been doing little things to try to pass the time, I guess. But is it funny watching all of these celebrities just recording from homes, just not wearing any makeup, just like as normal people?
Yeah, dude, it's wild. Like Brad Pitt looks like a human.
Right?
He ain't that sexy. So, now I'm not jealous of him. His fucking 6-pack was painted on. He's got fucking crow's feet. Fat fuck.
Oh, man.
It took 1989 fucking Brad Pitt and just CGI'd on everything he's done since then.
Well, it's like that Jason Momoa commercial where he just rips off all like the arms and the chest and everything. He's just this meek little man.
Yo, dude, so I saw the meme for that for like 3 or 4 weeks straight before I actually saw the commercial it was for. I had dude, the commercial was hilarious. I just had no idea what the fuck I was watching. I was like, Jason, why would you do this? You're my hero. You're the big sexy brown man.
Oh, man. So, it was it's been interesting. Just been chilling at home. It's taken us far longer to clean the kitchen than I realized, but we're almost done. We're one cabinet away from completion, which is nice. I have no idea where we're going to dust things, but, you know.
I hit the funny bone. I hit my funny bone. Just give me a second.
So,
oh, that sucked.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we good now.
So originally we wanted to have like a sort of watch-along party and watch Ren and Stimpy, which is still one of the single greatest cartoons ever made.
And the greatest cartoon ever to be put on television. On, what was it, Nickelodeon originally?
It truly is.
Damn, Nickelodeon was ballsy.
It really was, and Rocko's Modern Life that preceded it, or that followed it.
Yeah.
It was but it's so we wanted to have a watch along party, and I have a man cave downstairs, and I have a lot of these old episodes on VHS, which is I firmly believe is the only way to watch classic Stimpy.
It should be.
Due to unforeseeable technological problems, we found one episode on YouTube that we were going to have a watch-along party for, and it's called A Yard Too Far, and it's probably one of the funnier episodes because it harkens back jokes where if you didn't watch episodes leading up to this, you won't understand the jokes, like the nipples on the knees. You remember that? The nipples?
Yeah.
Like, you'll completely miss out on that because the dude of this house that they're trying to rob, you never see them from like waist up. He opens the door and he just has nipples on his knees for like no reason. And if you're watching this for the first time, you're like, what the hell is that? Yet veteran Stimpy lover laughter.
I'm fucking retarded, aren't I?
I mean,
oh, dude, that's right. I drank 5 beers in like 13 minutes. So,
I mean, to be fair, it is PBR, which is like 1.6%.
The can says nothing, so yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, just you can drink this shit in Utah, and the Mormons won't bat an eyelid at you. Like, it is considered the safe beer.
Well, I mean, the Germans don't consider anything alcohol unless it's over 12%.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, it's a fact. Like, well, I don't know if that's true anymore. I think it was a few years ago they passed it to like anything over 3% is considered an alcoholic beverage. But for a long time, anything under like 12 or 13% was considered a soft drink because Germany.
Yeah, I mean, but have you ever had a beer that was in like 12%? I've had one that's 15% that was just
so we've got
bourbon barrels.
I mean, you live close enough to San Diego that I'm sure you have a lot of the good craft brews down there.
Oh yeah.
So Denver's what, number 4 in the country? Behind San Diego, Portland, Seattle.
Yeah, I could see
and we've got a spot that's right down the road from my place, and they have this Imperial Stout that's like 15.2%. I drank like 8 of those in one night on an empty stomach.
How'd that go?
I threw up black for like a full 10 hours. I'm not happy with that decision. Like, my ex-girlfriend had to call like the fucking ambulance and everything. They showed up. They're like, nah, dude, he's just really drunk. He'll be fine.
Oh, man.
I didn't mean to drink that much. I was just drunk. Fuck it. To be fair, the only thing I've eaten today, and I've been up for like 6 hours. The only thing I've eaten today was a sandwich.
Yeah.
It was a country fried steak sandwich, but it was a sandwich.
It's a lot of good cooking because I've been able to find the foods.
Oh, no, dude. I've just been making like Totino's pizza rolls.
Pizza roll.
And like bananas. That's what I've been living off of.
Just pizza rolls and PBR. That's awesome.
Oh, and bananas. No. I've been drinking Jameson and White Claw. I actually tried the Corona seltzers yesterday. The blackberry sucks, but the rest of them, super fucking decent.
Corona has seltzer now?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to change their image.
You don't have to drop a lime in them, so they're actually decent. I was actually going to bring a fucking 12-pack of Coronas over here, but I didn't know if you had limes. I wasn't going to ask you to buy some because I didn't want to stop a second time.
Of course I have limes. I'm Mexican.
True. And you're a vegan.
In poetic fashion, I actually bought like a big bomber of Corona the other day. And I got some limes for it too because that's the only way to drink a Corona.
Yeah, it's got to be like 33 degrees and a lime wedge in it. And you got to drink it in like one full fucking swig or else it gets too hot.
Right. So I had my beer and I had it open and I had the lime in it. And I was cleaning the cabinets in my kitchen. When I turned, I elbowed it and the thing fell. So I lost about 2/3 of my Corona. That made me sad.
Your cat's got the Rona, bro. He's sneezing all over the place.
Yeah, Millie's having a sneeze fit right now.
What's up, girl?
So, anyways, hold on. I'm going to utilize this time of the apocalypse to fire up my grill and to grill up something most delicious.
Yo, dude, that's one thing I have been doing is grilling a lot.
Just a lot of chilling and grilling?
Yeah, dude, just grilling up Totino's pizza rolls and shit. No, I made like 6 pounds of tri-tip the other day, dude. It lasted me. It was last week. I had a couple of friends over, all people that I work with. So if any of us had the Rona, we all had it.
Yeah.
No, I grilled up like 6 pounds of tri-tip and like 5 pounds of ground beef for burgers. And
wow,
dude, that shit lasted me like 18 hours.
Jesus.
I survived for a day and a half off of tri-tip sandwiches, and I swear to God, I was the happiest man for 2 days straight.
I was thinking of getting a good tri-tip because I can grill up a really good tri-tip, perfect medium rare, perfect
So tri-tip is the only thing I can deal with any more well done than medium rare. Like medium, I've always found medium for a tri-tip to be perfect, even though, I'm one of those slap a cow on the ass with a hot skillet and give me the steak kind of guys.
Okay.
Tri-tip for me, medium is perfect.
Oh, where's mine?
I'm going to take a break for a second on the drinking. I'm feeling the fuck out of that. Oh, God.
I totally just dropped this shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm seasoning the meats.
What kind of meats is he making?
I'm making I think this is New York strip.
You think or you know?
No, it is a New York strip.
Okay. That's one of the cuts I've always been super iffy on. It's one of those ones you have to cook like rare, but it has to be charred on the outside.
Right.
If you don't do it right, they always turn out super dumb, and they're tough and they're weird, and I don't like them.
So I usually sear it for about and then I'll throw it on the grill about 4.5 minutes each side, 5 minutes each side, and then it comes out pretty good.
Yeah, the only way I've ever been able to get them right is an iron skillet on the grill. I have a fucking electric stovetop because I'm one of those.
I've never used an iron skillet.
Iron skillets are the only way to go if you're going to cook a steak in a pan.
Really?
Yeah, only way to go. To make really anything on the stove, except for like fucking eggs. Eggs, you need one of them Teflon fucking non-stick Ho-ass skillets. Or if you want to do it really right, go watch some Gordon Ramsay egg cooking, and he does it in a pot. And I swear to Jesus, it's the best goddamn scrambled eggs I've ever had in my life.
Because he has like creme fraiche, good scrambled eggs and shit.
Yeah, so he does all of his scrambled eggs in a pot.
Yeah.
It takes 4 fucking ever to cook. It takes like 30 minutes to do 6 eggs.
Jesus.
Wow.
But it is so worth it.
It's like the best eggs.
Oh, dude, it's the best scrambled eggs I've ever had in my fucking life.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And his burgers are supposed to be really good, too.
So his burgers are... So I went to one of his restaurants a couple years back, and the burgers they had there are done in his signature way, and they were good. It wasn't the greatest burger I've ever had, but it was good.
All right, hold on.
Does he have a spot in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been there then.
Yep, you probably have. I'm super sour that our fucking Vegas trip got canceled.
Yeah.
It was like
next week.
That was next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys had that Vegas trip.
Yeah. It would have been, it was the end of this week, right?
Yeah, it was 4 days.
So, yeah. Fuck.
It was on Thursday.
So our buddy Dan and our buddy Dan and his wife, they had a whole vacation planned to Atlantis, and the whole thing got canceled.
They found the hidden city?
Atlantis?
Yeah, so you know the Atlantis resort in like the Bahamas?
Oh, that
okay.
fucking thing.
I was excited for a minute. I'm drunk, dude.
Like, oh, shit.
You gotta slow down for me.
Like, oh, shit, they found it? Hell yeah. Breaking news.
It's open for tourism, boys.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, though.
Clap some fake cheeks.
Yeah.
Yo, I'd fuck a mermaid.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have cloacas, right?
I don't know what that means. I'm not a scientist.
It's a fish's butthole.
Oh, there you go.
Everything hole.
I mean, I'm down for anal.
But it's the everything hole. It does everything.
Oh, well, yeah.
Just like my ex's mouth.
Oh, shit. That's funny. So, give me about 10 minutes, and then we can watch some Ren and Stimpy, so we can just have some filler. Actually, you know what we can do, Adrian, at this time? Let the people know about our sponsor.
Honestly, I don't even know if they are still sponsoring us. Probably have to delve deep into it, but
well, still let them know who it is in case.
Yeah. Well, it's again Infinite CBD. They make some good ass shit. They have lube, like we've talked about. It's pretty funny. But yeah, CBD lube sounds like a good idea, right?
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. And then they have those gummies are pretty fucking awesome too. So yeah, check out their asteroid gummies, and they have sour ones now.
I wish I could.
Quite delicious.
But fuck me right for working for the federal government.
So you know what else we wanted to talk about was because before we started recording, Rory and I were kind of talking about this real quick, but cryptids.
Bat-squatch.
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 Have you ever heard of Bat-squatch, Steve?
I mean, I've heard of Bat Boy, Batman.
Okay, so Bat Boy was one of those fucking tabloid bullshits. It was a joke.
So, I actually have a coworker that looks just like Bat Boy.
Do you ask him if he eats small children? That's exactly what that fucker looks like. Looks like Jeffrey Dahmer.
A couple weeks before the pandemic, so somebody came up to me and said, "Oh, this guy looks like this person." It's like, no, you kind of look like that boy, and he had no idea what I was talking about. Just at your earliest convenience, you just pop open that supercomputer in your pocket, and you Google that boy, and you tell me that I'm not wrong, and then a couple minutes later, it's fuck you, Steve.
No, dude. So the other day, my cousin lives up in Washington. He posted some shit about the cryptids of like North America. I had your typical ones, a couple of our lake monsters, Sasquatch, Mothman, et cetera, et cetera. And I noticed one up in the Pacific Northwest, and it said Bat-squatch. And I went, bullshit. Just straight called bullshit immediately. I was like, I've literally never heard of this, and all I do with my life is get drunk and watch cryptid documentaries. Because, I don't have a social life, and I'm a piece of shit. So I looked this thing up. And the first sighting was in, I think it was 94. Oh, no, it was 84. Sorry. So the first sighting of this thing, or recorded sighting anyway, is in 94 or 84. And all of the fucking descriptions of it are different. Like, all of them are similar in the sense that, like, it's between 8 and 10 feet tall. And it's some kind of, like, humanoid mammalian with wings. Like, bat-ish wings.
So it's like half man, half bear pig, or is it half bear man, half pig?
It's like man bat pig.
Man bat.
Yeah. So there's a couple of them. Like you ever watch the old cartoon Gargoyles?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, most of us have. So a lot of there's been I don't know. I think it's like 15 or 18 sightings or some dumb shit like that in the last 30 years. And it's like the first guy to see it said it looked like Sasquatch with bat wings. Like red glowing eyes and blah, 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 blah. Typical Sasquatch sighting, except it was flying. And I was like, that's interesting. So I kept reading. And one was like, oh, it was a werewolf with wings. And one was like, it looked just like a bat, but like walking on two legs. And like one guy's like, dude, you ever see the cartoon Gargoyles? It's exactly what I fucking saw. So that's the one that I'm not so sure about. Like I don't know. I think all the Loch Ness-ish monsters exist because the plesiosaur is very believable to have stayed alive.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like, and then there was one that said this thing looked like King Kong with wings. It was a 10-foot tall King Kong with wings, so it was like a gorilla with wings.
It's just that homeless veteran man that's great to read about the outside O'Neill Park.
Yeah, dude. ain't no kung flu here.
Just trying to cause some hijinks for the kids.
Yeah, dude. So like, I tried to do more research on it, but like, I can't find anything past 84, and there's like no Native American history on it. My family's mostly Native on my dad's side, so my cousin, when he lived there, he was friends with a lot of guys in the reservations, and he asked all of them, and it took him like 4 or 5 days to get back to me on it, but like, he couldn't find anything on it. Like, all of these guys were like, it's bullshit.
So I actually had an old manager at my old job who is a Native American, and he said that his family actually has a Sasquatch story. Apparently his uncle or something, when like years and years, decades ago, driving somewhere in like Washington, Oregon, there's just the Pacific Northwest, and he actually saw Bigfoot, and that's like the story, just darting across the street.
Oh, I wholeheartedly believe in Bigfoot. That's really believable. But Bigfoot with wings? Nah.
Well, how else is he supposed to get around?
Interdimensional travel?
I mean, good.
I mean, all the documentaries I've watched said so, and I honestly am kind of a big fan of that theory, so I believe it. That's why we haven't found any remains of a Bigfoot unless they live like 400 years.
Right.
And then they eat the remains of the others, which would be dope. Cannibalism in the Bigfoot fucking community. That would be fucking awesome.
It's how they honor their dead.
Like somebody out there in the world would jerk to that. Like,
Sasquatch Dahmer.
Yeah. It sounds a lot like the Mothman ship from like the Midwest.
It sounds suspiciously Mothman.
Yeah. So and that's the thing is a couple of the like theorists think it might be just like a misinterpretation of Mothman. Right. So like these descriptions are so few and far between that like nobody actually knows what the hell it is.
Right.
Nobody actually knows what's going on with this guy. Thank you, man. So I don't know if I believe in Bat-squatch. I think if it is real, it's got to be a Mothman. Like that's the only actual fucking like realistic.
My theory on the Mothman, and this also ties into a couple like cryptid sightings. Have you seen those pictures of things kind of like washing up on shores of beaches or the shores of lakes and whatnot? And there are these weird looking like hybrid creatures. Mothman. I'm not saying that this is true to every sighting, but there is a waste facility that's like right down the river from Point Pleasant, and there's that plus a bird sanctuary.
Okay. So you think they'll have the avian bird flu and we're hallucinating?
I mean, I think it could be like a crane or something, because how they describe it, it's almost like a crane, because cranes are pretty big.
So I've seen cranes pretty close up, like North American, obviously. I've never seen one of the fucking African savanna cranes.
Right.
They're not big enough to be what people are describing. They're super mean, so I don't get too close, but they're typically no bigger than like 5-6 feet.
Yeah, but
and they're super thin and super noticeable.
So, but again, factor in the average idiot. So filter it through that lens. But
I feel attacked.
Maybe this thing is like a mutant bird type thing, because there's like this
like
old munitions thing, like literally right next to this bird sanctuary, and it's like a weird Ninja Turtles mix of events to where you can get this mutant monster stomping around. Just it's plausible. I've seen where things are on the map, and I've seen Ninja Turtles, and I've seen how it works.
Yeah, dude.
But
Master Splinter, bro.
Right. Hold on, my steak is almost ready. Ooh, excited.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm all fucking worked up, hot and bothered.
Ooh. Ooh, look at this steak. Okay. Oh, I just need 1 minute. Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
She's the cutest cat I've ever seen. Do you bathe her?
No, she just takes tons of baths. Millie is coming in for a guest spot.
What's up, Mill? Come here.
Come on, Millie.
Oh, it's a cat?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Millie.
She's such a sweetheart. She doesn't like to be petted. She just wants to pet herself with your hand.
Yeah.
She's asserting her dominance on you.
Easing in. She's kind of into it.
Dick, but a sweetheart at the same time. So my girlfriend's cat, like, you can just throw her across the room and she'll come back for attention. I stomped on that cat the other day. I feel so bad about that.
Oh, no.
Well, I tried to step over her.
Oh, no.
And she darted under my foot as, like, I was like, I don't know. I was coming around the corner up into the bedroom. And she darted past, so I, like, kind of hopped to miss her. And she darted back as I landed, so I, like, curb stomped the fuck out of this cat.
Oh, no.
And I was like, you dumb bitch. And I was like, fuck, is she okay? She's like 8 pounds. And I'm like 220. Like, fuck. She's fine, by the way.
Dog, she's a German Shepherd pit mix. She's super cute, but she's a big bobblehead.
She looks like fucking Scrappy Doo.
This dog has the biggest, meatiest head. So
that's the pit bull winner.
Yeah. So we took her to the doggy play area that's like in my complex, and she likes to do the thing where she likes to be chased and run around. And yesterday she collided into my shin bone, and it hurt so bad.
Oh, no.
Like she said, like it's definitely going to be a bruise. Like, I still feel it. Like there's a lump, but just from her dense, meaty dog head just colliding right into my leg, it hurts so bad. And she's still the cutest puppy, aren't you, Lulu?
Yeah, I've got 2 dogs. One of them's a fucking red heeler pit bull mix. His name's Sith. That dog is an asshole. He just straight headbutted me in the face the other day, and it left a welt on my forehead. And I've got a hard head. Like, I've headbutted through doors before, drunk, but whatever.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but dude, this dog hit me so hard in the head that like I almost cried.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it like bruised the left side of my forehead for like 3 days, and he just looked at me like, "Fuck you." It's like, dick.
So now that I'm settled, guys, are we going to watch a Yard Too Far?
Yeah. Let me go take a piss right quick. You know, too many beers. Well, too many in a short period of time.
Right.
So are you wearing a mask yet, Adrian? Are you going about your life with relatively safe practices?
Well, I did go on a run yesterday wearing a half bandana sleeve over my face.
Okay.
So I did that.
Like, thing you clearly try to use to rob a bank with?
Yeah, exactly. What about you? You been going out with masks yet?
Nah, I just hold my breath. I try to see how long I can make it. All right. Oh my goodness, that's hot.
All right.
So, where to? I have an idea.
Yeah.
Do you have the episode pulled up yet on YouTube?
Yeah, I've got it pulled up.
Okay, so we'll do a countdown, and then on 3 we'll start the video so we get things timed up as closely as possible.
All right. Let me make sure I got it. All right.
You sitting on my couch for like 7 days straight. It's tightening my legs up so bad.
All right, Steve. Let me know when you're ready.
All right. This is the Tyde. Yeah, we're still the Tyde podcast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tyde podcast does a watch along party of a Yard Too Far. the classic Ren and Stimpy episode. Ready, Adrian?
Yep.
On 3, 1, 2, and 3.
All right, there we go.
Wait, did it work on 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I like this 5 clutch.
You notice the color looks like a penis.
Oh, yeah. It was all just fucking hidden sex jokes. And with Ren and Stimpy, sometimes not so hidden.
I don't like this part.
I'm nothing but skin and fat.
Oh, yeah, the fucking baboon. Sounds.
The music in the show is spot on, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What type of cat was Stimpy supposed to be?
One of the fucking naked Egyptian cats.
I have no idea.
No. Yo, it's been so long since I've watched this shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like how sometimes they're like homeless and sometimes they have like
trash ass apartment.
Yeah. And like Ren has a job.
There's times where Stimpy's had a job too.
Yeah.
This is like the Animal Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
And they put this shit on Nickelodeon.
Yep. The freaking hog jowls, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what part of us didn't think that those were probably delicious as a kid?
Yeah. That and the fucking pizza from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just
I know,
looking
right?
like the best fucking thing ever.
Like a jelly bean and sardine pizza or something like that.
Yeah.
Yo, pizza's pizza.
Yeah. It's like a bet.
Ren's just getting fucking pieced apart by this invisible force. Stimpy's just fucking crazed look.
What is he supposed to be? You just look like a fat piece of shit cat.
Yeah. He's like one of those like orange cats. Like Garfield.
By the way, who the fuck owns a baboon? It's like, I don't know what country this takes place in, but it's gotta be Texas.
So gross.
Yeah.
And it blinked.
Yeah. He's all fucking inside out and shit. Like, what is he controlling that with?
Magic.
Oh no.
Just sending it out like a fucking drone. Ugh.
Oh shit.
It's all fucking gross and shit. This fucking buff ass baboon.
This thing's on trend, bro.
Sarms.
Easy peasy.
Just foaming at the mouth.
Rabies. Oh. Yeah, this has to take place in Texas. It's the only place you can legally own a baboon.
Oh shit. Poor Stimpy.
I tell you, sausage feet.
Yeah. It just fucking says wife on it.
Walk by the baboon like, you dumb bitch.
It's the wife's turn to get mauled by the baboon. Oh, man. Oh shit. Baboon.
Jesus.
Looks like fucking Nicki Minaj.
It does.
It's got this fucking like chick baboon puppet. Yeah, there's definitely some.
It's like the size of his head.
Yeah. Fucking Stimpy's just rolling.
Fucking killing it.
What the fuck? Some perfume. The
Macaque.
Oh god. Some fucking perfume right into the Ren's eye. Oh shit. Oh, a box of chocolates. Or is it?
This is going to end in
This is dick in a box. Guaranteed.
Nice. Oh,
you
God.
just ate him.
Yeah. Oh, he swallowed it too.
What a champ. He's proposing with a diamond the size of his fucking dome.
Oh, he's gonna taking it. Oh yeah, and then they the honeymoon. They're getting married. Taxidermy made simple. Oh god. Ren, get your hand out of there.
You're about to give this monkey a hand job.
It's like Jennifer Lopez from South Park.
Yeah. Ben Affleck's Stooge.
Oh God! Do not disturb. His hands just through the door.
Yeah. We're just beating off this baboon. Oh, but they got the hog gels.
Hog gels, yep.
Oh.
You like it?
Okay.
He's not even mad. He's jerking off a baboon now.
Yeah.
Gross.
There's fucking hair on it.
There's hair on it.
Yeah.
Faces while the dog is giving the baboon a hand job and a dog.
Is that what he is? Is he a fucking dog?
Yeah, Ren. He's a Chihuahua.
Oh, I thought he was one of those fucking naked cats.
No, he's a Chihuahua.
Oh man.
So God.
Yeah. This is the shit we were watching as kids.
Oh God. I have no idea how they let that on TV.
Right.
But it's so brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Like we understand more now that we're adults why it's funny. We can appreciate it for different reasons.
The subtle nuances.
Right. Sorry, that was me.
You got the Rona, bro.
Sorry, got excited. You know what, Adrian? Are you free to do this twice a week? I have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe on the weekends. On the weekends, definitely. Don't have as much time during the week because I am still having to go into the office and all that shit.
Oh, you are an essential worker, so let's all,
one of those
ladies and gentlemen of America, let's raise our kombucha to Adrian,
or
the essential worker of the apocalypse.
PBR works as well.
So, that said, we'll end on that note. Just everybody, honestly, stay safe because it's going to get scarier before it gets any better. I know he might have a cute butt, but just don't start making out with him. Just save it till after the apocalypse. Just admire each other from a distance. Let the longing grow inside you. But just for fuck's sake, don't be doing stupid shit right now.
Yeah, keep your distance.
That's what Skype's for.
Don't be licking toilets or rails. Wait till after this is blown over. So the worst thing you have to worry about is like E. coli. We can deal with E. coli.
Yeah. It's just a couple of days of shitting, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just the same thing happened to me after the fair.
Or that time that I was in Mexico and I thought I had malaria.
That really happened.
Yeah, but it was just like I ate.
You drank the water?
No, it was the food. I think some of it had like butter or milk, and it was like after a few years of not having it, and I was just up at like 2 a.m, like just fucking barfing my brains out. I'm like, I have malaria.
I'm convinced you drank the water.
Give me give me a shot.
It was just your body rejecting the food.
Yeah.
Jesus. Actually, on that note, we're going to end this episode with just one story that's slightly related. I swear this didn't happen to me, but I did hear about this from one of my old coworkers when I used to work at Staples. He had a buddy that would always go to Tijuana, and he would constantly just bang the shit out of these Tijuana girls.
Oh, no.
Big mistake.
So there was one time where he, again, so I'm just going to speak, as I heard the story. Apparently, he was eating out one of these girls.
Oh, God.
And,
just like prying apart a grilled cheese.
So it's like if you've ever barbecued in your life, it's like licking the grill like at 3 days after you fired it up. So he's eating out this chick, and he was telling my buddy that she tasted so good, she tasted like vanilla.
Oh boy.
And when it came time to actually do the deed, she pulls out a vanilla-flavored condom.
Oh.
Yeah, think about that one.
Yeah.
Wild.
Let that one really sink in.
Oh, that sounds dreamy.
If red flags, if it ever tastes like that to begin with, but I mean, he's just going at this chick because she tasted so good for like a Tijuana girl, and then she pulls out the vanilla condom, and he said he almost threw up.
A real conflict kept going.
I'm not sure if it's the same guy or a different one. I think this might have been the same guy. Again, I swear this wasn't me. This is a story that I heard from my old buddy at Staples who used to work at the copy center. Forget his name. He had one of those Middle Eastern names like Sahid or something like that. But
Algier.
Yeah, Alligator. But so same dude. Let's just say it's the same guy because it makes it even funnier. I don't know the chronology of these stories. I'm just telling you as I heard them. He hooks up with another Tijuana girl, and this girl is a little bit more brave and a little bit more willing to go those extra places to really make that extra coin. So this guy's doing her in the ass. And, he finishes, and then he goes home, and he makes it home, and everything is fine. He wakes up the next morning, and his dick is inflamed. Like, he said it's like the worst burning in his life. He tried to go a few days to see if it would go away, and he tried putting stuff on it, but he said it was like the worst pain when he peed. His dick was just all swollen and just red, just inflamed.
Jesus.
So he finally goes to the doctor, and I'm not sure if it's a local thing. I think they actually knocked him out. Does snake cam into his urethra, and when the guy comes to, they said that they found a jalapeno pepper seed in his pee hole.
So, all right, on that note, I'm in the Navy and got a lot of overseas stories. A buddy of mine went to Thailand.
Okay.
And, the prostitution thing out there is real big, perfectly legal,
right.
All the good stuff, right?
Right.
Well, he's in there, and the mom of the house is what they called them.
Mama son?
Yes. So she's like, oh, yeah, you can have whoever you want. And he's like, dope. And he picks out a girl, and she's like, for $20 extra, I'll cheer you on. He was shit-faced. He was like, fuck yeah. Let's do this.
Wait.
Yes, dude.
Wait a minute.
Yes. So he paid an extra $20, and the mama son went into the room with him and was just cheering him on the whole time, right?
Oh my God, that's surreal.
She's sucking his dick, and mama son's just going, yeah, fucking gag, blah, 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 blah. And then, starts fucking her, and she's like, yeah, just fucking send it, blah, 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 get it. And all of a sudden, mama son goes, fuck her in the ass.
Wait.
And so he, in the heat of the moment, flips the girl over and just fucking pile drives into her ass and starts going to town. And the girl goes, oh, and shits liquid all over him. And as soon as it shoots his dick out of her ass and just blasts him with diarrhea. And the mama sounds like, yeah, keep going. Yo, fucking, this guy threw up all over the girl, all over the bed, and then ran away.
Oh, man.
Wait, so you're telling me that for an extra $20 I can get that same experience?
Yeah, if you go to Thailand.
A fucking cheering squad.
Deal to me.
Yeah, no, it's one of the better stories I've got. It's disgusting and thrilling at the same time.
Like so many twists and turns.
Yeah.
I mean,
the roller coaster of emotions.
Like having your own personal cheerleader while you're fucking is like amazing, and then the girl shits like all over you, just liquid hate. And
like that's Midsummer.
And well, from my understanding, it wasn't just like diarrhea; it was explosive, like out of The Exorcist.
Oh God.
Like something out of Jack.
Yeah, dude. It was, from my understanding, it was not okay.
Jurassic Park.
I wasn't there when it happened, so it is a secondhand story. But he said the next time he went to Thailand, he didn't leave the boat because he was afraid of that.
It's gonna be like The Grudge, like coming out of the fucking TV at him. Oh, fuck.
Crap walk.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that'll do it for us then. We're already at like an hour 20.
So such a wonderful show.
Yeah,
this is fun. Join us again. Fun. I like you.
I'll be back.
Cool. All right, guys.
You know, Adrian, want to do another show later tonight?
I don't know. Maybe.
Silly.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
Okay. Yeah. Stay tuned.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
All right.
Keep watching the skis.